Well, this is one of the weird little synchronicities that you go on here. I didn't know there was a Swiss tunnel disaster a while ago here. Look, 2015, July 30th. 128 still missing in the Swiss tunnel disaster. Crazy. And why I say that, I was just looking for the longest tunnel, because I thought there might be information on how they do the curve, and I can't find any. I typed in Gotthard Tunnel curve, and what I got was the 128 disaster. So we can see that will be a hoax. I'll have to do a video just on the hoax of the tunnel now. But the thing is, I want to play you this here, and he says something, it's just a corker about the tunnel. We don't have anything about the curvature I can find. If somebody can see some BS they've put out about curvature, because it will be BS, I'm sure. But let's just see. Maybe they won't even bother in putting that BS. You think people would ask, wouldn't you? You think people would really be onto this, and you think they'd at least come up with some fraudulent stuff. Very fascinating, this part of it to me. Just that idea that, you know, no one asks these questions about long objects like this. And 35 miles, well, there's bound to be some curves in there in 35 miles. You know, I'm not sure about the graphs. I've been looking into that. It's really hard to establish, you know, the different graphs they have, how accurate they are, for the drop-off they talk about, etc. There's so many mysteries inside this subject. It's insane. Listen to this.
Enough to have built the Golden Gate Bridge 17 times.
Oh, 17.
The tunnel's path will be straight and flat, right through the base of the mountain range.
You see that? It will be straight and flat. Can you see them depicting any curve here? What's going on, folks? So I said to Chris Langdon, I said, look, there'll be something to really nail this. People can really easily understand. I mean, I remember Dave J did a video about where did all the dirt go, talking about what do, you level the land, you build it up, etc. And I thought that was really good, and that gave me the idea about this. But this thing here, this really says it all, doesn't it? So it'll be straight and flat. Where is that? Again, just coming up. Where does he say it?
Alone will cost $7 billion.
What a 7 code.
Enough to have built the Golden Gate Bridge 17 times.
That was 7 and 17 at the shark, the fake shark. And as he just says now, straight and flat.
The tunnel's path will be straight and flat. Right.
You hear that? Straight and flat. Look at that line. Why aren't they showing the curve of the earth here? Just ever so slightly. And you think they'll mention it in this documentary. Well, it's rather long. Maybe a few people can watch this. I haven't got time today. But I certainly will be looking at this more in the fact of that hoax on this tunnel. Did you hear that? Do I have to play this one more time? I just can't believe that people at least won't ask the question here, you know, when they hear things like this.
Tunnel alone will cost
Sorry, this isn't playing, right?
Enough to have built the Golden Gate Bridge
17 times.
17 times. The tunnel's path will be straight and flat.
The tunnel's path will be straight and flat, right through the mountains. Right through the mountains. So, unfortunately, I asked this question to the Big Eddie, the expert that an old mate of mine had found, and he said, I've answered it in one sentence. Yeah, sure. Well, these people don't answer it here either. No one likes that question.